Say hey, Yellow Jacket football fans. Welcome to the Sweet 16, round 2. And I'm sitting next to a very happy and victorious Coach Clay Stephenson. 34-7, Coach. Congratulations.
All right, thank you. That was so doggone proud of those kids. That was, your back's against the wall.
Yes.
We talked about adversity all week, and the word of the week was rise. And the first one is how you're going to respond to adversity. And adversity, hit us right in the face the whole game, or the whole last few weeks, I feel like. But those kids in those black jerseys and gold helmets had a little extra special juice going with them today. That's the epitome of what a Calhoun football game is all about. Outside, and they had some fast guys all over the place.
Yes.
And our kids just got after their tail for 4 quarters, from the first whistle to the last whistle. That's what we challenged them to do, and you can't be more happy.
Yeah, yes, well said. Battle the adversity part of it, because we're banged up going into this game, and everybody's banged up, but we were really banged up, and the guys just played with intensity. And I'd told several people that I'd run into during the week, I said, I don't know anything about their region, but I know one thing about Calhoun football. On Friday night, the Calhoun kids show up and they hit. And I said, I just got a feeling that the kids are thinking, let's hit them in the mouth and see how they respond. And Calhoun responded real well.
Yeah, the kids played hard.
Yeah.
Like I said, the coaches put a great game plan in. We had a really good week of practice. I knew we were ready to play. But, I told everybody we were ready. It's just a matter of, can we go out and execute? And that first half we jumped on pretty good. Had a chance to kind of to extend the lead a little bit, and just couldn't quite get it. It took us a little bit to get our bearings straight, but couldn't quite get it together. But the defense kept playing hard, and the offense second half came out and played enough, made enough plays to extend that lead, and just all 3 phases played extremely well.
Was maybe the biggest play of the game the fumble recovery at the end of the first half with 23 seconds left, so they couldn't cut into the lead?
Yeah, that was huge. We had it 10-0. 2 times we had the ball with a chance to go up, possibly 3 scores, at least a field goal, and we couldn't quite get it done. So they hit a long pass and got down there and had a chance. And
yes.
We knew all week the way he scrambled. If we could just fly around to the football, there's a chance that you could get you can knock it out, because it's a little bit loose. He's looking to throw, and that's what happened, and jumped on it, and that was huge momentum. We played so well the first half.
Yes.
I've been ashamed to only go down 10-7.
Yes, right.
So going in 10-0 was great.
Yeah, it was great. Do we want to do something else before we get to
Absolutely. We got Caesar. Come on in here, Caesar. It's pineapple.
That's right. The Pineapple King.
Didn't get to join us last week. Gonna join us this week. So tell us this. You got your sponsor there. Well, tell us from a band fan perspective.
That's right.
How does it feel to be going around 3?
Gosh, just what a night. I mean, what a treat this night was. I mean, you got the atmosphere, the fireworks. I mean, the quality of the play that we had against Kell. I mean, it was just a brilliant, night for the Yellow Jackets. I mean, I first, when I looked at Kell's record, I was like, okay, they're 10-1 and we're 8-3, and I had my doubts, but I also had, this pineapple right here.
Pineapple, that's right.
Right, and your quarterback, Trey Townsend, gave me $50 to buy a good amount of pineapples.
Good
so
deal.
tonight I brought 26 pineapples.
26 pineapples.
Right.
Well, tell me this: how's the road trip gonna go to Ware County for the band?
I mean,
Did you get to go last year?
So here's the. Oh yeah, we got to go last year. It was 49-47.
Oh yeah, it was a good game.
I forgot the score, but I know it was in the high 40s. We went to Ware County last year. I know we're going again this year, right?
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah. A lot of the band kids don't actually want to go. They actually hoped we lost. I, was the outlier. I wanted to go because I love a good road trip to the swamp.
Gotcha. Good deal. All right.
Yeah. Well, I just gotta say one more thing. I do got you, not just one, but 3 pineapples.
Awesome.
And this one, which is being sent to Here you go. This one's being mailed to Kell. I mean, it's not necessarily a good pineapple, but you know,
All right,
they
here we
lost.
go. Good deal.
All right,
Appreciate
well,
it.
Thank you very much. I mean, just good game tonight. All props to you. I mean, hopefully we win against Ware County, bringing more pineapples. Getting an inch closer to the pink pineapple.
I guess that's right. That's right.
Want to leave the pineapple on the table?
Oh, yeah, we'll leave it up
Sure.
All right, yeah.
All right. I appreciate it. Have a good one, buddy.
I think Caesar's pumped up.
He is. That's right.
Well, we're going to take a look at the first half highlights, and it was we'd mentioned Calhoun Elementary School course.
Is that what it was?
Yes.
Good. All we get to hear is the fireworks at the end.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, they did a good job.
good.
Yeah, they performed well. But the big thing that we wanted was getting off to a quick start. Captains for tonight's
Yeah,
game.
captains had Nathan Fuller, Dustin Kearns, Eric Pittman, and Brody Ballou. And I think they won the toss and deferred. What happened?
Yeah, Kell won the toss.
They had to flip it twice. I don't know what happened, but
It was an omen of what was going to happen with this crew the
right.
entire game.
so I saw this one. I finally figured out where they're doing their signs. So I saw this one being made, and they did a good job with it.
And we definitely delivered a knockout punch.
And that's right, and that's exactly the message we sent. You know, we were going.
Yes.
It was going to be a physical football game, and so the cheerleaders did a good job.
I think the physicality was primarily on one side. So we received, they deferred, they're kicking off. Unusual kickoff formation.
Yeah, they just started that a few games ago. And they do kind of like we do. They kick it a little bit everywhere. So we
Yes.
had to be alert of where the ball was going to be. We kick this one deep to Cam.
We get a nice return here.
Yeah, anything we're looking. If we could get to 35 and keep them at the 35, that was kind of Coach Perkins' game plan, and that worked out on both sides.
So 1st and 10 for the Jackets.
Yeah, had a lot of motion this week. Starting off with a motion screen out there to Kearns, and C.J. Hawkins did a good job of getting out there and getting the block, and Brody as well. So good first play.
Very good first play. 1st and 10 for the Jackets from their own 47. Amari in motion.
Yeah, they were good up front. I'll tell you,
How good is
those
Zero?
two inside guys are Zero. They're pretty good.
Yeah, he's quick. And he's not very tall, but he's quick. I hope he wrestles for their team.
They shuffled a few around. That's a good throw right here, good protection. Good throw to Justin Beasley.
Yes. Line up. Heavy to the right-hand side. Amari gets a good first down run for us. And the scrum goes down the field.
Sorry, moving right along. Pretty much stayed on the script we had going into it and moving the football.
1st and 10 at the 35. This is a nice run, nice
Yeah, it was good blocking in there by Isaac Green, motion in, and Caleb Bray with the run.
Yeah, a little reconfigured offensive line, and they did good, didn't they?
Oh, yeah.
Trey delivers a message to the Halls Hogs. We're ready to go.
Yeah, that was a really good run by Caleb Bray right here. They loaded the box with that set, and he had good vision and got outside.
They wanted to stick 8 in the box as often as they could.
Yeah.
The more you ran it, I think they would have tried to stick 15 in the box if they could have gotten away with it.
That's right.
They were determined to shut down the run, but Halls Hogs did a nice job. This is a good, solid run.
Yeah, good run by Caleb Ray, getting down inside the 5.
We had it 1st and goal at the 4. Didn't get anything on that one.
Well, we got to block Zero. If you don't block him, it's not going to work out really well.
No, it isn't. They called a timeout.
Yeah, they had 12 on the field. They were trying to sub out personnel wise with our heavy sets.
Trey's underneath center.
Try to throw a power pass here, and like he grabbed him a little bit, you know.
We thought he got grabbed in the end zone.
Yeah.
And then Amari finishes off by getting into the end zone.
Yeah, it was a touchdown there. Good opening drive.
Yeah, a 10-play, 3-minute, 25-second drive. Amari's 2nd rushing touchdown of the season. Line up in our tight extra point formation.
Got Matt doing the snapping, Isaac Green with the hold, and Carlos with the kick.
Puts it through the uprights, and we're up 7-0 with 8:28 left. So we line up in our regular kicking formation.
Yeah, it's hard to know what's regular anymore, but
Yeah,
got Sergio and
Then we change it.
Carlos both out there. Good to see Sergio back.
Great to see Sergio back. He feints the kick, and then Carlos kicks it downfield. And this is going to be a theme, folks, for where they get to take over on the ball. 29 to the 32, it seems, most of the night. Had trouble with low snaps here at the beginning of the game, which really disrupted their offense. But the quarterback's pretty good, so he picks it up and gets a nice play. 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4. Throw it out here in the flat, throw it a little bit behind him, and then the pursuit catches up with him. And Caleb Ray with a nice tackle in the backfield. We had a lot of tackles for losses tonight. Lots of them. Brings up 3rd down from the 33.
Yeah, the kids are flying around.
Oh, yes.
And playing hard every play.
Another low snap, and then they can't complete the pass. So we get a touchdown on first drive and then a 3 and out.
You can't get any better start than that.
No, that's really good. The snapping to the quarterback has been iffy.
Yeah, didn't know. Man, held him there. Didn't know. They've been struggling with punting game.
Yes.
They've been quick kicking a lot, and they line up in a normal punt there.
But then they're going to quick kick the rest of the night.
Yeah.
So we take over, good field position. We're at our 38-yard line. 1st and 10 with 7:10 left in the first quarter.
Motion Isaac back in. And
Did you see your boy run over that tackler?
yeah.
They're all fired up. They thought the tackler did a good job, and all Corbin did was plant him on his backside. 2-yard gain. That was our first moment slobber knocker of the night.
Yeah, there's a little bit different front here than what they'd shown. They went to a little 5-1, and we hadn't seen that. We've seen it before this year. We hadn't seen that on film. So tried to motion Caleb out and hit him real quick, and just didn't quite connect. But I think they probably had it played either way.
Maybe 80-degree night instead of a 40-degree night.
Yeah.
They get a good rush.
Yeah, we had a one-on-one route, and
Did our receiver get knocked down on that route?
yeah, but it was. That was a good play.
Right.
So
So we're going to punt. Andrew Purdy doing the punting for us.
yeah, would have liked to have gotten a couple of first downs there after the 3 and out, but it was a good snap and pretty good protection, and Andrew did a good job of getting it off. This guy was scary.
Oh, yes, he is.
All night with Matt got down there and Justin and
32-yard punt and only a 3-yard return.
Yeah, I didn't want him to touch the ball ever.
No.
And that's what we made sure on kickoffs. We kept it away from him,
And you did.
and punts had good coverage most of the night.
Good defense right in the hole. Corbin Fuller planted himself in a hole and said, I dare you to run over me.
Yeah, got Drew Ferguson back out there. It's good getting him some reps at defensive line.
Yeah, he said he played without a club for the first time tonight.
Yeah, got Alec Upshaw.
That's a freshman, folks.
Freshman playing linebacker. He'll make a good play later on.
Yes, he will.
This was tough. This is where they do a good job of running wheel routes from everywhere, and the quarterback threw it up, and that was their stud. But just a freshman, and
He dropped it.
We will take it.
Yes. They had a lot of penalties tonight, Coach.
Yeah, the delay game. That's saying their punt. They're searching.
Yes, they are.
They can jump down sides twice.
Twice in a row here. And then for some reason, they forgot to block this guy that's really good at doing what he does next.
Yeah, well, Cambridge had blocked a couple, and it made them change stuff back when they played them. He just has a knack for doing it.
He gets in there quick, Coach.
Yeah, he's a good.
Dustin Kearns with a block punt. I call this a turnover.
Oh yeah. And this is one we could punch it in, but gets in good field position.
Got a
We
good
got people
push there.
playing positions they haven't played even in the game, and just had a little bit of miscommunication there.
Third down. We got Caden Williams in the game.
Yeah, I thought we could hit one in the middle right there. They did a good job, and this here was close. Tried to sprint out, and I had Cam. It's just tough sprinting out that way. Again, it's a new running back and offensive line just didn't quite fit together with each other and caused the early throw. But now we got Carlos right there in his range.
Oh, yeah.
Going up 2 scores, and we don't take full advantage of the block punt, but
You got 3.
We get 3 points.
Yeah, I know you want 7, but you got 3 because it makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, in the playoffs, you just keep adding them up.
Yes.
As many points you can get. That playing there the whole night, if we could keep them inside the 35, we felt like we won that battle.
You had 10. They started 10 drives from the 29 to the 32.
Yeah, that's what
That's
we
pretty
want.
good.
Yeah. Got Bird and Quinn and Fergie in their defensive line.
Yeah,
Isaac Green, hadn't talked about him starting out there.
he had another solid game.
Yeah.
He hits. He'll unload on you. Backed him up on the penalty.
I can't remember what that one was.
That was
Sideline. Was it sideline?
a personal foul.
Yeah, I think it was a sideline.
Sideline?
I think. Anyway, we'll take the 15 yards, cause another 4th down. Anytime he's running it, and this was the best punt they did because you can't catch it and it rolls forever.
Yeah, it was a 52-yard punt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised the ball got by the line of scrimmage. I thought for sure we were going to block it. So the Jackets take over. 1st and 10 at their 26.
Had a hole a little bit, but couldn't quite get them backside. Again, up front, they're impressive.
But you got off to a good start. We start the second quarter with a 10-0 lead.
Yeah. They're good up front, and on the back end, they're very athletic. Had it there, we just he rushed it just a hair. Had to throw it to Cam early.
Incomplete, 2nd down.
Yeah, trying to hit
Or 3rd
McCaden
down.
right here. Again, he just gets jammed and kind of out of the route.
Well,
Left Trey.
He threw it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was double coverage. So it brings up 4th down.
Yeah, it keeps worrying me because right now, they're so explosive offensively that they can, with their speed, they can score at any given time. So, not take advantage of these. I don't understand this.
Yeah. And Andrew gets off a 45-yard punt.
Yeah. Now, which flips the field, but
Yes, it
still
does.
wish we could get a couple 1st downs.
They have it from their own 28.
They run a jet sweep, and that's great defense. Spilling it all the way out, and they run out of room.
They did run out
They
of
got
room.
2 or 3.
The tent almost took out one of their ball players.
Yeah.
The official had a hard time finding her flag. I didn't realize it was a female until that play.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah. That's what Clint told me. Hand off to the running back. This is good pursuit, Coach.
Yeah, it's good pursuit, and everybody's in their gap. It leaves them nowhere to run the football.
And I thought that was a terrible spot.
Yeah, he said he gained a yard, and I thought he lost a yard.
Oh, same here. But anyway, that was a nice tackle in the backfield for Caleb. Yeah, you took a timeout here?
Yeah, we couldn't quite. We were trying to check something defensively and couldn't get it. Couldn't get it in on the other side of the field. So.
They faked the running play to the left, quarterback rolls to the right, and this play, he was out of bounds by at least 2 feet. When he caught the ball, 1 foot was out of bounds. You pleaded your case, it went on deaf ears.
It did not matter, but it's bang call. Those are tough because they're not really right there looking at it.
I know.
So they're tough calls.
Nice tackle for a loss.
It is. Anytime one gets loose, he's got a chance to make a play. But and also if you can tackle him for a loss and get it.
Christian Smith is so quick.
Yeah.
Nathan slows him down. There's a slobber knocker. There's Isaac Green.
Yeah.
Big rush.
3rd and 10, and I think they had a holding call as well in this.
It's 2 in a row for number 6, Coach.
Yep.
So they were at their 44-yard line.
And I think that's the one he misses pretty good.
Yeah. 4th down, another punt.
Went straight sideways.
Yeah, it was a 13-yard punt. Yeah, I thought your defense just really set the tone tonight.
Yeah. Not much running room.
No.
We can get 2 or 3. Really, at this point, we're trying to get to half and just kind of re-game plan and come up with some different ways to move the football.
Corbin with a good run off the left side, following Ballou and Christian Bell. Got 2 W's in a double W.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good
nice
job getting
hit.
1st down. It's 3rd and 2.
Yes. 3rd and 2.
It's very close here.
Yeah, it was close.
But just about got to show off his speed, but it was a good catch.
Secured the ball, that's the main thing. I'll tell you what, Zero's hard to get around.
He is, and that was just a good play by them. And try to throw a little screen, and just about had it. 54 went with the back, and
Yeah.
we couldn't quite get him blocked. So we have to punt. And this is the one I wish we could have.
This is the drive you really wanted to get some points on.
Yeah. Back looking at it at halftime.
Isaac Green doing the punting.
Yep. Something we worked on all year, and found a good time to do it. Jaden Thomason did an awesome job getting down there and making the tackle.
Yeah.
Again, anytime 19 gets it.
Yeah, 36-yard punt put him deep in their territory,
Around
minimum
10.
return.
Yeah. Did a good job there. A little tight one to throw it to, and
That was a tight window.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell this kid plays infield on a baseball team. Got a little sidearm throw to him.
It's worried us a lot. They didn't throw it too much.
I thought they would throw it more in the first half than what they did.
Yeah, but it's just tough to get out there and get off the block and make a tackle.
They get a little bit of a,
They had a crease there, but again, you got 11 black shirts around the football.
so they've got a 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line. And they get a nice drive going here. And by the way, when you're watching this, folks, Jax Bishop is wearing number 12 in honor of Brooks Brannon when he's playing on offense, not 17 like he normally wears. Correct?
Yes.
Nice hole here.
Yeah. Trying to hold on. Getting to half. Just want to.
Yeah, we're wanting to get to the half quick.
You watch a play, then you look at the clock. You watch a play and look at the clock.
They're at our 49-yard line. And they've got a lot of talent in the backfield.
Yeah,
This is a nice open field
great
tackle here.
by McCaden Griffin.
Yes.
Because he was one tackle away from scoring.
Yeah, he turns the corner there. He's gone.
Again, the thought process, this whole going into the game was, if we can eliminate their big play and make them do this
Right.
over and over and over and get down the field, once you get down inside the 30, the speed kind of goes away. It gets negated with the field position. You don't have enough room. So this was a drive that kind of was a testament to that.
Yeah, they had a penalty on him and backed him up a little bit. Yellow Jackets swarming to the ball. They have it at our 39-yard line.
Yeah, this is another one that they scramble around and.
Yeah, this quarterback is hard to bring down. When he starts
Yeah.
running around in the backfield, somebody's eventually going to get open. 2 receivers left, 3 to the right, empty backfield. Now they have 4 receivers to the right-hand side. He just scrambles and he goes here.
And
You think
finds
you
a
got
guy on
him
the
stopped.
sideline. That was a good throw, good catch there.
Yeah, fortunately,
He got good defense. 4th and 12. But we knew he'd do that, and
I'm just tickled death 19 didn't come open down the middle of the field.
but again, this is where we gotta kind of bow our neck and stop them. And
Yep.
a good start there.
Christian Smith with a nice open field tackle. Looking downfield, and here he goes, scrambling again, looking. He's going to throw the ball
You're
away.
kind of holding your breath.
Yes, you do.
But Coach Holly just about caught that one. He was the closest one to him, Miss Parker down there.
Fake to the running back.
Yeah.
We had him. He gets out, spins out of that. Nice fake. He goes to the outside and he scores a touchdown. But whoa, we have yellow leather on the field.
Yeah, it had a hold. It was kind of holding the whole play, and then finally they call it when it kind of sprung the run a little bit further.
They called a lot of holding penalties against them. I'm sure there was more they could have called.
They did, second half especially.
So we take a timeout.
Yeah, big play.
Yeah, that was a huge play. Took 6 points off the board, backs them up. We get to reset our defense. We put pressure on this kid again, and once again, there he goes to scrambling. But we surround him that time. And a fumble.
Yeah, you know, he looks to throw the whole time, so he doesn't have it tucked like a running back, and couldn't say who knocked it out.
I think Christian Gregory caused that.
Good job, and we'll.
And the fumble recovery goes to Montez Bird.
Awesome, got it, good deal. And
So we run out the first half, and we go into the first half with a 10-0 lead, and it was looking a little iffy there on that last drive. But the boys bowed their neck, and unfortunately, we had that holding penalty go against Kell, backs them up.
Yeah, feeling good. You know, like you said, even if they score, you're still in the lead. But 10-0 is a lot better than 10-7. So that stop was big at halftime. You know, the kids were focused. That's the good thing about this football team is they've been through a little bit of everything. You know, going back to the whole year, we've been up at halftime, down at halftime, down 2 scores at halftime, down 2 scores, up 2 scores. So it's all about what can we do to get better and improve on it the next half, and not to have a letdown, because sometimes you come out swinging, you know, and come out playing so hard, having that little break, you want to just keep playing, but having that 20-minute break. But the kids handled it well, and kind of pumped each other up and coached each other up, and got ready to go the second half.
Yeah, because we're kicking off to them, and it was nice for them to not having scored. We want to get brother momentum back on our side, and with the turnover there at the end, it feels like we're still in control of the game.
Yeah, but it's still, you know, it's still dicey because they've got so much speed that they can score in a heartbeat, and but luckily we made enough plays to not.
We're going to see a couple big plays that they have, but we limited those big plays, and like you said, we made them drive. And we did a good job of controlling the ball ourselves.
Yeah, that was the key. You know, we stressed to all of the position players protecting the football. That's the main thing. That was to me, that was going to be the key of getting them back in the game. If we turned it over and gave them some field position or a pick six or something like that. So that was the kind of the key point. We adjusted a few things, but most of it was just let's protect the football and put some third downs together, and that's what we did.
Well, we have a 10-0 lead, and we're going to start, and we're going to take a look at the second half highlights right now. So we are kicking off.
Yeah, Carlos did an awesome job.
Carlos by himself, and every kick went.
Yeah.
I was talking, if he was a golfer and he was hitting lob wedges into the green, you'd want to hire this guy.
Yeah, he did a good job, like a video game.
Yeah, just time and time again. This number 9 is a nice running back. I was surprised they didn't use him more.
Just looking at him pregame, he's a big dude.
He's a nice-sized kid.
He got a little banged up last week, so they weren't sure if he'd be out there, but he came out and played.
So they line up with the quarterback underneath center.
Yeah, they were trying the little jet sweep there under center.
Yeah, they
but
did.
They jumped off sides.
Illegal procedure. Backs them up to their 35-yard line. Black shirts would like to get a turnover. Quarterback rolls to the right.
And there we go, one-handed. That's all
Yes,
he needs.
Skied, stuck that paw up there and got it, Coach.
Yeah.
Then we had too many people on the field celebrating.
Something like that. 15 yards. Either
Yeah,
way.
15 yards backwards. 1st and 10 from our 44-yard line. Nice push by the left side of the line. And as you're watching this game, folks, you just look where 0 lines up, because that's what you want to keep your eye on, because this kid is quick.
Yeah, we tried to run as much stuff that we double team them. Kind of had to change our plan a little bit.
This is a nice run by Cam.
That was a good job.
He
getting close
made
to
it
the first down.
Close. We're 3rd and 1.
Yeah, and bonehead there. We're freezing it, but we snap it, so it's a penalty.
Yes.
And it looked like he gained a little bit but it's a 5-yard penalty anyway.
Right.
So.
They ended up calling illegal procedure against us.
Yeah.
Back us up 5. So we're back to our 48-yard line. So it's 3rd and 6. 3 receivers on the left. We roll to the left and get it out.
Throw and catch by Stowe Morgan and get close enough to be able to go for it.
Yes.
That's what we're trying to get. It was 6 yards. I think we got 5.
Corbin hits a hole hard, fast, down the sideline he goes, and he's going to step out at about the 16-yard line. 1st and 10 Jackets.
Yeah, it was 4th down and 1.
Yes, it was.
That's a good conversion there.
Huge conversion. And there's 0.
We just did not block him there. We just left him.
Coach, the kid's quick.
Yeah, but we didn't.
I know.
We didn't.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to block him.
Yeah, right.
Or at least attempt to.
Yeah, attempt to. Okay.
But that's a good play here.
3 receivers right, 1 left.
We sprint out and hand it back.
Go back against the grain. Caleb Ray with the ball. Won't be tackled. Keeps his feet. Goes hard to the end zone. And we get it down to the 2-yard line. And then there's a flag after the play.
Yes, that's offset.
Their face mask penalty against
face
them.
mask, but the 2 pushing right there was sort of an offset. Not a great play, number 1, by us, but 2, it was the second one always gets called, I guess.
Yes, absolutely.
So it's a big penalty. It was going to be 1st and goal from the 1.
Yes.
And now we're struggling already. We can't give them anything, and gave them 15 yards there.
Yeah, back to the 16, and we get a yard on the 1st down play.
But we'll make up for it right here. Good job blocking by Cam and CJ. And Kearns, he does the rest.
Dustin Kearns won't be denied as he takes that ball into the end zone. Touchdown, Jackets.
That was a big play.
Huge play. Because like you said, we had 1st and goal at the 1. Yeah. We get all backed up all the way to the 16, 17-yard line.
I had to go apologize to the referees. Tell them I was calmer now. Because they couldn't understand what I was saying because I was yelling so much. But it should have been offsetting penalties. That was my whole.
That was your whole thought process.
That was. I couldn't quite get it out.
So Carlos kicks the extra point out of the hold of Isaac Green and a snap from Matt Scoggins. And the Jackets are on top 17-0. Another beautiful sky kick.
Yeah, we're going to kick it at 19, we're going to kick it at 4. Those are the 2 guys we were not going to kick it at 2, and this is a good play here. And they'd shown it on film. It's their backup quarterback. Good touchdown saving play.
How
there.
fast is Dustin Kearns?
Yeah, Dustin's fast. Never know that could have stopped him, but that's a good play call, and sometimes they just get you with
exactly.
trick plays.
Yeah. Running to the left-hand side, and the quarterback gets into the end zone. So they have 6 points now with an extra point to come.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went. That was a 64-yard pass, and then 2 plays, they're into the end zone.
Yeah, exactly what they needed there.
Yeah.
Like I said, good play call, and because it was rocking there for a little bit of time after the turnover, and then we score. So that kind of quieted us a little bit.
17-7.
That's where I thought they would do something
weird
because they kick a lot of things. They kick a lot of trick kicks, kind of. Caleb Ray
kicks it out to the right-hand side, dives so he misses getting hit hard. Yes. We got it out to the 43. And folks, every now and then there's just no running room in there. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, we knew that going in. This was their little bit different front.
just a little bit past him.
Yeah, we had some miscommunication with the signal and didn't quite get what we wanted.
Looking to the left, looking to the left. Now we're going to scramble, and we just can't get away from him. So we're going to be a 3-yard loss on the sack and brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, not what we wanted after their score. Tried to take a shot and had it. We got to do a better job of communicating what we want.
Andrew Purdy back in punting. Oh, there's a slobber
Freshman
knocker.
on freshman. Good job by Justin Beasley.
I'm surprised.
0-yard return.
Yeah, I was surprised the kid held on to the ball.
Yeah.
There's a ground ball to the wide receiver.
Yeah.
2 receivers to the left, another low snap. I struggled with that all.
Yeah, they
all
did.
night.
I think having 53 in front of you was
A problem.
it was definitely a problem.
Yeah. So he scrambles. They get a holding call against him, and this is going to be,
They have a few in this half.
yes, this is going to be a big hindrance to them.
That's what happens when you get a little bit tired. You start
Yeah,
reaching
you
and
go.
grabbing a little bit.
Yeah.
You
Start
get
reaching
face mask on defense. Now you get holdings on offense. Nah. We had 2 people there. You know, that's just one of those plays they make.
Yeah.
Kearns slipped a little bit, and CJ was over the top, and just a great throw and good catch by him.
Christian Gregory hanging on to him. We
Yeah.
got a bunch of jackets, a host of yellow jackets helping bringing him down. Quarterback looks downfield. Now he's going to start scrambling again. There we go. And then we get him, trip him up, but fortunately, there's also a holding penalty against him.
You know, everybody's flying around. And nowhere to scramble. You know,
No.
He scrambles a little bit, but we're out there on him. Just about declining that one.
I
We've
didn't
been
know if you were
third
gonna
and
do that or not.
12, I think. Maybe 3rd and 13, but good thing we didn't.
Yes, it is.
That led to this.
Well,
and
he threw it, yeah, it's a good thing, yeah, because he just threw it right to Christian Smith, and that's as fast
Christian
as he's ever
Gregory
run.
there on the interception
Gregory,
return.
yeah.
Yeah, the fastest he's ever run, no doubt. And he's carrying in one hand, and he puts another and gets pretty good ball security in that left hand. But that was a big play. He was kind of spying the quarterback, and they ran a screen right
That's
into
what he
him,
did,
so.
and he threw it right to Christian.
Yeah.
Gregory into the end zone. Line up, Matt snapping, Isaac holding, and Carlos kicking. 24-7.
Yeah, feeling pretty good, but it's still,
Oh, you're just afraid of what they're going to do.
Yeah.
We've seen big plays from them already.
So they switched. They put 19 up that
Yes.
time. So
We kick it deep.
Carlos just says, "All right, kick it over your head."
There you go.
Good tackle by Alec Upshaw.
Out to the 25. 3:36 left in the 3rd quarter. Fake the running play to the left, scramble to the right.
Yeah. So if you watch this half, they caught a bunch of holds, but they're holding.
Oh, they hold a lot.
A lot. So it's
I got a kick out of a couple of their offensive linemen asking referees what they were doing wrong. It's called grabbing the jerseys. 3 receivers right. Quarterback drops back, looking downfield. Here he goes. Now he's going to tuck.
Yeah, good pursuit by Fergie and Corbin, and let's see who finished it there.
Yeah, we surrounded him. If he'd tucked it a bit quicker, I think he could have gotten a tad more out of it. Looks to the right. Up the gut he goes.
Another hole back there, and then
Yes.
and then it's also tough on the offensive line. You don't know where he's going.
Exactly.
Most of the time you kind of have an idea where you're supposed to block them, but they kind of get left on the island sometimes, and that's kind of a drawback of having a running quarterback for an offensive line standpoint. And this is here. I didn't get to see it. I guess he just dropped the ball.
Now Alec hit him.
Alec hit him, and
Yep. Nathan came up with it.
Recovered.
Yeah, I gave Alec a sack and a caused fumble.
So this one was out on our Sky Coach. We didn't get to see it. No, we didn't get to go back and watch the replay. So
Yeah, he was all over him. We've got it 1st and goal at the 10. We don't get anything on a first down play. There's 2:15 left in the 3rd quarter when we take over.
a little screen right here to Cam. Didn't quite get out to his, but still got a little positive yards. Just the awkward almost tackle there.
Well, I was glad that the players quit playing at the sound of the whistle. So it's 3rd down from the 9.
Get what we want. Good throw, just wish we could have that one back.
Yep.
31-7 was just about going to be a ball game.
Yeah.
You go up 24 points, but we'll take the 3 again.
Yes.
But just that's 3 touchdowns. 24 is 3 and 2.
Yes.
And all conversions. So
Yep.
still not out of the woods yet.
Still another sky kick. They start from their 29. Their quarterback got hurt on the previous series, so they bring in number 4 to quarterback the rest of the night. Which I'd rather have him at quarterback than a wide receiver.
No doubt.
Or running back.
Good
Oh, that's a
pursuit there
good
by
tackle.
Kearns and Nathan Fuller and Isaac Brooks getting back in there and getting some reps.
At the 39-yard line, their own 39. This kid bounces outside. I'm surprised they didn't throw a flag on that. They got a holding against Kell. This is where I got a kick out of the lineman. The quarter comes to a close with a 27-7 lead.
Yeah, you got to play an untimed down. And I was telling the referee that, and he agreed, but then they overruled him, and then they came back and said, yes, we do.
Yeah, so there's no time on the clock, and we get an untimed down.
If it offers a penalty, you got to, which doesn't make sense for the quarter. I understand for the half.
Yeah, folks, they walked down the field and then back up the field to this spot. It took a long time to get this
It did,
settled.
and finally we got to hold up the 4 fingers.
Yeah, at one time, you were like a yo-yo with your team, coming to the sidelines, on the field, on to the sidelines, back on the field. Quarterback scrambles. This is a nice pursuit, and that's
Very good, because he got held the whole time and finally
Sager.
turned away, and
Sager
got away from it. And
face planted him in the ground. Quarterback scrambles, and this is not his deal. And we get him rolling like
yeah,
that.
but with the backup quarterback, we're feeling decently
A little
okay.
better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but still we gotta not turn it over. And
I'm surprised this one got off.
yeah, but again, didn't want to try to catch it. And
No, not at this point in the game. 38-yard punt with the roll. Yeah, their 2 best punts had big rolls. So Jackets take over. 10:41 left in the ball game. We try to go the other way, and there's 0.
good play by him, and again that changed the front a little bit on us. Good job here by Jaden Thomason and Stowe Morgan on the block.
That was a good play.
And then got half of it back.
Yes, we did.
A little
We're
more than half.
out to the 33, 3rd down. Then they get us for illegal procedure.
Yeah.
Backs us up to the 28.
Didn't like what we were going to call. So we called timeout.
Did you change the call?
Yeah, we didn't really like what we wanted.
3 receivers right-hand side. Quick down and out here.
That's a great route by Justin Beasley.
And another nice catch.
Yeah, good throw, good catch.
Yeah, and that throw, there's
It's a
only
really
one,
good route to get open.
only one person who's going to catch that ball.
So they said first, or the next one. This was 4th and short there.
Right, that was 4th and short. Yeah, they said first, and then they backed it up a yard.
Yeah.
So we do get the first down. Now it's 1st and 10. Yeah, the officials caused me some angst during the game. Of course, it's a hard thing to do down there.
Yeah, it was tough on these crews, which I didn't think they did. I thought they did a decent job, but it's a mixture.
Yes.
So they haven't been working together,
Nope.
which I don't really agree
I
with.
don't understand that. Under center, Trey's in. Gets the play from the sideline. We're unbalanced to the right-hand side. Give it to Corbin, he hits a hole,
Yeah,
gets it up to midfield.
Another conversion there.
Yep. 1st and 10, Jackets from the 50.
We're trying to bleed a lot of clock, and
You're really using the play clock right now. Try to bounce it outside.
yeah, that's what happens when you run outside. Sometimes you get holds.
Yep.
And they were crowding inside, so I was trying to just, maybe that would pop. But
First down from our 37. And 94 had a pretty good game, too.
yeah, and he was not their starter. Good job here.
Little stop and go.
And motioned a lot and ran the screen. And fake
20.
it there.
The 10. Touchdown.
He's limping in there, but we'll take it. We'll take it. That was, that. If the nail wasn't in there, I think that
That was
finally
the
put it
nail in the
there.
coffin.
Yep.
You're right.
With 4 minutes to go. Now, at least I felt better about it now.
Oh, yeah.
So after this touchdown, let's just get through the game.
Yeah.
With the starters out without getting stupid
up.
penalty or just anything.
34-7. That's Trey's 18th touchdown pass of the season, and that is Cam's 4th touchdown reception of the season.
Sergio kicking and just about kicked it in the end zone.
I thought when it left his foot, it was going to be in. Yeah. He caught it at a 1 or 2. Alex slowed him down. We finally corralled him around the 30.
Inside 35 was a goal, and
they called a personal foul against us. So
they got tangled up, and he fell late. But
first down from their 47. They get it to the 19. This is the guy that'll scare you. But we surrounded him. Gets it down to our 39-yard line.
Yeah, and that's the thing, he can beat you deep, but also can take that one to the house.
Oh, yes, he can. They only had
another
one
interception there by Caleb Bray, a great read. Again, he's playing a new position.
He had 2 picks tonight, Coach.
Yeah, he did a good job.
Maybe he likes this position.
Yeah. Just the belt for the second time. I can't remember what this one was.
They called offsetting penalties.
I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I don't remember.
So we missed the last part of the game.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So what we do is they had the ball with 4 minutes left, and then they
we got it back and we run the clock out, right?
Yeah, exactly. We get the ball back with 4 minutes left, and we just run the clock out. And I don't even know if they didn't use a timeout.
No, that was the thing. We couldn't run it out if they didn't use their timeouts. If they were going to use them timeouts, but they decided not to, so we were just taking the knee.
What happened was we had a 4th down from our 37-yard line. They roughed the punter, which gave us a first down at their 48, and then we ran 3 consecutive victory plays. And their opposing coach, give Coach May credit. He realized the game was over. Let's go home.
Yeah, just didn't want to give anybody stupid penalties there at the end or whatever. So hard-fought game.
Yes.
Kell had a great football team. They're athletes all over the place.
They're scary.
10-1, and so you'd have to play a good game. I think that's our most complete game of the year. I have to go back and dissect a little more, but I think we played offense, defense, special teams. Came out and played a game that we've been building toward the whole year. A complete game.
Well, this team came in averaging 36 points on offense and giving up 17. Yeah. They scored 7 points and they gave up 34.
That was the thing. Kind of talking. We thought we may have to try to outscore them, getting kind of a track meet kind of thing. But credit to the defensive staff and those players. They didn't give them anything. Made them drive, made them earn it, and that's the key in playing teams like that. If they can just not get beat deep and make them drive, and that's what they did.
How many times do you think they completed that pass and had a Dustin Kearns run that receiver down?
Yeah.
How many times during the season did that become 6 points with an extra point, 7?
Yeah, no doubt. That was a good play call by them. Give them credit.
Oh,
but,
right.
Dustin.
But we didn't quit on the play.
Touchdown, saving tackle.
Yeah, I mean, it's just outstanding. Of course, I think that was a big play, and to keep their momentum from jumping up on their sideline. So, yeah, Yellow Jackets, you're 9-3 on the season, Coach.
That's right. It doesn't matter what the record is. We're going to Ware County on Friday.
Well, you're perfect in postseason. You're 2-0.
That's right.
We're going to Ware County.
Going to Ware County. We got the itinerary down, so I think we'll probably have to pull that out from the archive somewhere and see what we did. How'd the rest of the region do?
Dalton lost big. Cartersville handled Cambridge. And I tried to check a Cass May score right before we recorded this. Yeah. It was 26-21 Mays with 9 minutes left.
Okay.
That game was back and forth the whole game.
Gotcha.
But our region's accounting for itself quite well. If Cass ends up pulling that out, I mean, really super well. We had 25% of the teams left in the playoffs.
That's right. That's right.
So our region's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, Dalton, unfortunately, got drilled by that score.
Creekside's a good player. Got our good team.
And I don't think Townsend played for Dalton tonight, is what I heard.
Who?
The running back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good deal. Greenwade.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, messed you up on the names. It's
That's all right.
Tyson Greenway.
We're going to Ware County.
Yeah,
on
that's all that
Friday,
matters.
So, looking forward to having a good Thanksgiving break. I appreciate the crowd. They were loud. Wasn't as many as I guess it was cold.
Well, it filled in by the time the game started.
Yeah, but they were loud and they got into it, and the kids fed off it. So, probably maybe the last time we get to come home. Don't know. Got to win this one and see the coin flip. But proud of the kids for showing up at home and getting the win.
Yeah, I had people texting me all during the game. My phone was constantly going off. People driving from here back to Calhoun or leaving and going to someplace else. And there were a lot of people listening to this ball game. A lot of people starting to travel. They changed the schedule once, and Thanksgiving got to be Sweet 16 round. Now they got it back to the Elite 8. And that old saying, you're a good football team if you're practicing on Thanksgiving morning.
No doubt. That was.
And this Calhoun team's a good football team.
Yeah. No. Again, very proud of them. Just keep piecing it together and get a little rest tomorrow. And we were a shorter day this past week. So this whole week was a
rushed.
blur. It was. I found myself dozing off if I ever got still. So getting some rest tomorrow and getting the game plan on Sunday.
Yeah, we'll get to do things regular. Almost everybody on this team has made this trip. So this is not a new experience for this team.
Yeah, the trip down, we break it up pretty good. And
yes, you do.
Only in the bus for a couple hours at a time. So we'll see what we can do.
Did you think back at the beginning of the region's schedule, forget about the beginning of the season, but that you'd be playing with two freshmen on the defensive side that were helping you make plays, with Sager and Alec?
Yeah, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who's out there. We'll roll them out. If they know what to do, we're going to get out there and play, and the kids expect that, and they get out and perform.
Yeah, they did a really, really good job. This was a really good victory. And folks, I got to go to the press box because there's a couple rituals I like to, not the press box, to the Vasa Kate Center, because there's a couple rituals I like to go through at the end of a game. The boys were excited in the locker room.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
They were pumped.
They've been through it this year.
Yes.
And to come out and perform like that when people said that said different things, but
yes.
the kids were pumped up, excited, and ready to go.
Yeah, well, hey, you look at this team's stats. What the Yellow Jackets accomplished tonight was doggone good. 34 points offensively, 7 points defensively we gave up, and 5 turnovers in the game. So outstanding effort. Everybody did well. Folks, if you'd like to watch this game, and golly, why wouldn't you want to watch it many times, go to CalhounTDClub.com and pull up the Coach Clay Stephenson show, and you can watch this any number of times you want. We appreciate you tuning in. Coach, I'll see you Thursday morning for sure.
Let's do it.
Because I'm sure you're going to be practicing during the mornings while you're off work. So Thursday morning is going to be the one morning I can get there.
Gotcha.
We'll be there to watch.
Do it.
I'm digging this. It's Happy Thanksgiving. We have an early Thanksgiving present. We're going to make it even better because we're going to go down to Ware and hopefully bring back a whole lot of happiness. You've been watching the Coach Clay Stephenson Show.